Nigerian parents. His father is a doctor, a gastroenterologist. Well, the Heat lead stays at 9 with 8:40 left in the game, in the third. Jimmy coming left. Step back. Pretty.
Oh, he covered so much ground on that step back move.
21 points. He's made 5 of his 7 threes. Fourth 20-point game of the season for B.J. Washington. Nice pass by Lowry. Robinson twisted it in.
Great handle by Duncan.
Heat have a 9-point lead. Hornets on a zone defense. They've been in a 2-3 for a lot of this game. He will try to attack it, find open spaces. Usually right there in the middle. Jaquez Jr. gets a favorable bounce, but good execution against the zone. 14 on the shot clock for the Heat. Looking at the 2-3 zone defense. Lowry back to Love. Now Kyle. Shot faking to the paint. Got it to Jaquez for the slam. The art of being a point guard. He saw that developing, John.
The baseline. Here's the ball fake as he comes off the screen. And the kickback pass from Kevin Love. Whoop. Draws the big man. Now as he gets downhill, there's lots of options for Kyle Lowry.
7-point Heat lead. Charlotte extending their zone with Ish Smith pressuring Richardson. Love from downtown. In and out. Butler on the offensive board for the putback. Oh, the counter-punching Jimmy Butler inside all night. Defense by Jay Rich. That's the 15th Charlotte turnover tonight. Butler against Ball this time. And you see the side is clear for Jimmy to do his work. Jaquez out to Love. Nice swing to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, he got to a good spot and cashed in.
Beyond the arc and gets it to go.
Duncan driving in and scoring over J.T. Thor. In fact, the Hornets have tied their season high with 12 triples tonight. They had 12 threes in New York on Sunday in what was a 21-point loss. It's actually a 22-point loss. 8 on the shot clock. Jaquez Jr. with a crusher. On the baseline off a perfect setup from Josh Richardson, and that pumps the lead back to double digits.
Top of the defense and finds Jaquez on the cut, and great power and finish by the Rook.
The trust that he's building with the coaching staff, which he has done, you know, it's the reliability, the ability to compete at a high level, but still do it with a brain. He's attentive to the details.
Well, LaMelo Ball 8 out of 24 for his 24 points, 10 assists, and 6 boards. Highsmith, nice dish. Bam, missed it, got fouled. John Haywood Highsmith, quietly at times and not quietly at times, is turning in a terrific night of work.
Draw the foul with big Nick Richards competing on that shot. And anticipate that Nick Richards is going to foul out.
Bam Adebayo. 19 points. Games for head coach Eric Musselman as an Arkansas Razorback. He could have been a lottery pick had he not gotten injured in college. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's a 4-point lead for the Heat. Duncan for Bam. Oh, he teed him up, and Bam able to knock it down.
Bam's such a soft release. Really allows him to get to his drive game. He can finish with either hand around the basket. Real versatile player at 6'7".
Duncan for 3. Kaboom. Oh, it's not just what you do, it's when you do it. 102-98 Miami. We approach 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Heat need a score. 5 on the shot clock. Jimmy has to hurry. Checks the clock. Gets to the lane. Finds Jaquez Jr. Kaboom. Oh, man, that's one cool rookie, and that's one cool playmaking veteran. Got cold at the right time for the Heat.
They were fortunate there. That was too open a shot for Washington.
That could have cut the lead to 1. Butler gets fouled. And Jimmy, I think he was hogtied that time by Bryce McGowan. Jimmy Butler, 7 of 9 at the stripe, has 26 points. The Heat need every point they could get, and he gets them 1. Richardson with the takeaway. The 18th Charlotte turnover of the night. Well, the Heat defense comes through when they need it most. Minute 14 to play. Butler with a dagger. Jimmy Butler pulled out the dagger. 29 points, puts the Heat up by 7.
The defense here, Jay Rich getting back in and putting a hand right on it, stripping it away from P.J. Washington as he went to the basket. Then Jimmy Butler pulling the ball away so that he could isolate, go one-on-one, gets to his mid-range game. And that right-hand pull-up we've seen so many times. He goes sideways to create space with the hop. Jimmy buckets.
They started the season slow from what you expect of a Jimmy Butler. He has picked up last 6 games, including tonight, averaging well over 20 points a night. Tonight he has set his season high with 29 points on 10 for 14 shooting.
Every possession obviously matters, and Miami's been able to show that stickiness on the defensive end, make things really hard for the Hornets. You got a lot of young players out there on the Charlotte side too, guys who haven't been in this position all time. He with 27. Wow. So he is at 9 of 27 now. LaMelo Ball.
Jimmy Butler with 50 seconds left in the game breaks through, twisted it up, and drew another foul. Oh, free throws 11 and 12 upcoming for Jimmy. That's 80%. That's under what they shoot for the year.
Heat with 2 timeouts, Charlotte with only 1. So they're going to.
Jaquez Jr. playing the whole 4th quarter for the 4th consecutive game. 5 on the shot clock for Richardson. Looking, finds Jaquez Jr. for the 3. And the rebound finds Richardson. And the Heat could basically run out the clock. Hornets have to foul. Steve Clifford let LaMelo Ball do something he should have instinctively known already.
That is a huge offensive rebound.
And a Heat takeover here at the Spectrum Center. The Let's Go Heat chants audible for all to hear. And Josh Richardson, who's played a season at 33 minutes, 6 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and terrific plays on the defensive end. 21 points, 11 rebounds for Bam. That's not a win yet. Washington missing the 3. Richardson with a rebound, and folks, it's just about to be a Heat win on the road. And you can hear that crowd yelling, "Let's go Heat." A 4th straight road win. A 6th straight win overall. The perfect road trip ends with a 111-105 victory here in Charlotte. A 32-point night for Butler. 21 points, 11 boards for Bam. 18 for Duncan Robinson. 17 for Jaime Jaquez Jr. And we already told you about the contributions of Highsmith and Richardson and Jaquez Jr. Another team effort away from home, and the good times keep on rolling for Miami.